Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming.
Well, we don't edit our videos.
But we are...
Settling an island?
So, yeah, we just found an
Playing
island.
with a doggy.
Yes, it's Cooper Island.
He's so
Yay.
cute.
With our lovely friend Leo. Hello, Leo.
Hello.
Thank you for being back with us. So much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to play Cooper Island. I think I'm going to cover at least 50% of the rules because it's a complicated game, so I might as well
lots of rules.
do it a little bit up front. But not everything. This is not going to be an exhaustive rules overview. And then we're going to play one round. And you can find the links down below for the extended playthrough and our review. Find that in the description down below.
Yep.
Okay. So we sailed on a ship, right? And then our doggy stood up on his hind legs or something, and he barked. And
Yeah, he barked all day, and he wouldn't let anyone steer the ship away from its direction. And then at the end of the day, we found this island.
Wow. And that's why it's called Cooper Island.
Yep, because
Amazing.
Cooper found it.
Yes. And in this island, there are three, I would call them peninsulas, right?
Yes.
And we sort of divided them amongst ourselves. I'm the red player, you're the blue player, you're the yellow player. And each peninsula holds 5 ruins, which we can turn into statues later down the game. And it has one farm, one field.
I don't remember.
Right, field. The game comes with fields, mountains, forests, and settlements.
Yes.
And we are going to... And what?
No, I said yes. I agree with you.
And we are going to build up our territory and expand using our own private tiles, double tiles, and we can build up using those double tiles or the one tile spaces. And that is because whenever we build a new tile, that tile produces. So for example, mountains produce stone, and this stone is now worth 2. Actually, this cube is worth 2 stones as opposed to this food, which is only worth 1 food because it is level 1. So that's very cool.
Yeah.
And we could also build islets that we start with at the beginning of the game. We all start with the same 6 islets. And we can build them sort of half on the peninsula and half on the water. And these islets will give us bonuses when we build them, and also when our ships, and we'll cover the ships in a second, we have 2 ships, every one of us, each one of us, they're going to activate those islet bonuses as well, whether they're ours or if somebody else built them, right? Speaking of the ships, these are actually the victory point markers. Whenever we gain a helm point, which is this icon, which is basically victory points, we're going to choose one of these 2 ships to move, and they move along these sandbanks, and they hop over islet bonuses if there is one.
And activate them.
And activate them. And once we get to these sandbanks or to other player harbors, we're going to get this token, which is worth 5 VP, because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 VP away from our starting position. And it's also going to give us a small bonus, small random bonus. And some of them are coins, resources.
Yeah, small things.
Pretty small. Things that are appearing here. And at the end of the game, these will be our scoring, or some of the scoring will be according to these little ships. Also, on our private board, we have the storage area. We start off with 1 coin. We start off with 2 small buildings that we can build. We start off with 3 spaces for ruins, which can be used in order to build statues, with 2 big buildings. We have the cartographer track, which allows us to build upwards. We're going to talk about that in a second. We have 2 workers, which we're going to place along this main board. We have 4 potential workers, 2 regular ones and 2 special ones, which we could place on the special action spots to gain extra bonuses when we go and visit an action space. We also have spaces for 5 income ships. We all started the game with the same 6 income ships, which again, just like the islets, will give us bonuses when we build them and also every round. So that's a reoccurring thing. And we also have our market. So whenever we get resources or coins from other players is going to go to the market, which we actually have to move to the storage area in order to pay something. We can't just pay from the market itself. And we also have these milestones that whenever we accomplish one of them, they are marked as accomplished, and then we can use them to actually unlock more workers. And we're going to cover that as the game goes on. Other stuff is this 5-round tracker. So the white dude here is going to stand up. But he marks the current round. And these are also scoring abilities, so we can pay these resources in order to gain 1 VP in another thing, which we'll cover later.
And you get
these are once per round sort of bonuses. We'll cover them later. And we have this 6 end of game scoring option, which we can claim during the game, and then at the end of the game we're gonna score them as well. Very, very briefly, very high level, the options here before we start the game. These icons allow us to gain more of these double tiles from the giant bag of double tiles. Yep, hello giant bag. Some of these icons allow us to actually build on our peninsula. This icon allows us to build ships. This icon allows us to build buildings. This is for picking up ruins and also building up statues. And this is for achieving the round scoring. I do want to mention, and we didn't mention this before we started recording, that you can always accomplish any one of the trackers. It's just that this one represents the current round and also provides a one-off discount of 1 resource.
Yep. Okay.
I think that is it. Right?
More or less. Yeah. There's a lot of things we couldn't get into at this point, but
But let's just do the first round and they'll come up.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So, honey, you have the
every
puppy?
round, so every round starts with an income phase. So all of us get an income phase. At the beginning of the game, there are only 2 things that we can do at the income phase. One is to get one of these islet tiles and place them. Actually, we have to place them over this sand dune here. And the other option would be to take one of the 2 random double tiles that we receive at the beginning of the game and place it anywhere around here.
And you can do both, right? It's not mutually exclusive.
Yes. And just because this is the first one, I guess we're going to do it one by one, and later on we'll just do it all together. So in no particular order, I'll start.
Put your eyelet, honey.
Yeah, so I'll start by putting my eyelet. And I think I'd like to maybe take this one. So this eyelet, which I'm going to... I have to put it adjacent to something else. It immediately gives me the benefit of receiving 1 double tile from the baggage. So if you could do that, thank you. Just give me 1.
Yeah, I will.
And then out of these 3, I can choose one and place it over here. And I think I will build a mountain. Oh, by the way, whenever we build a tile, it automatically generates. So this one generates me 1 stone. And I'll build this one in order to generate another stone and another wood. And that is it.
Very good, honey. I will place my thingy over here. So I get 1 food and 1 coin. Thank you. So the food goes here and the coin goes into my storage, right?
Yes.
Or does it stay on the... No, it doesn't stay on
No, coins always go to the storage or the market, but...
Great, and then I will place this tile over here. So that'll be, thank you.
Stone and wood.
Stone and wood, and these have been placed.
And everybody likes stone and wood. All right, I will place this one over here. And also, thank you. And I will also place this one over. Yes.
Now you have a bonus.
Yes, and this bonus means I get 1 food, but also either wood or you already. Oh, right, this goes here. Sorry, and I also gain 1 wood or 1 stone, and I will take 1 stone. Thank you.
Okay. So now we actually get to start the game and place our 2 workers. So I think I will start by I think I will start by placing myself over maybe here. I'm gonna first, as a free action among many free actions that we have in the game, I'm gonna move these two over to my storage area. They still count as one. And then I'm gonna use this action in order to place this double tile. Now, whenever we build tiles, they have to be of the same type, unless they're a settlement. Settlements can go on anything. And from that point onwards, it's just gonna be settlements all the way up. I'm gonna place this one over here to generate 1 cube and 1 cube, which are now worth 2. And it's difficult for the viewers to see. They're gonna have to remember this is on level 2.
Can I make a small change to my bonus? I'd like a wood instead of stone.
Okay, I will get myself over here, which means I get 3 cartographer points, so I'm at 6 now, and I get a singular coin. Thank you, honey. And that is it, Goldioli.
All right, I will do this.
Oh, so you get one from the bag.
I get one from the bag, and then I get to
Place
place one on my peninsula.
Very good.
All right, so each of these is actually double-sided, and they always have all 4 terrain types on them.
But in different combinations, so the tiles are different.
Yes, the tiles are different, right? As you see, this is a fill, but these are different. I will move these 2 over here, so I can place this one. And again, I gain 1 food and 1 stone, and like Idan mentioned, these are now worth more than these.
Okay, my turn. So now I think, so looking at the board, I have 4 stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 wood. So theoretically, I could build a small building.
You don't have, oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah. So let's do that. So I'm going to place myself over here, and I'm going to take this small building, which also unlocks a new space. I'm going to pay for it first. So these are the 3 stone, and these, 3 wood, and these are the...
You only need 2 wood.
Oh, sorry. Correct. So, thank you. So this is the 2 wood. I looked at these statues. This is the 2 wood. This is going to be the 2 stone.
And a coin, and that's it.
And a coin, which I start the game with. So everything goes back.
All right.
Now, the buildings, whichever they are, have to go on the highest available empty spot. In my case, it's this little forest here. And then I get first a helm point. Now, whenever we gain a helm point, we have a choice. Do we want to move the smaller ship that goes clockwise, or the bigger ship, 2 sails, let's put it this way, that's worth... that goes counterclockwise, and it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of who will be meeting first. So I'm going to obviously move this one because this one is over here to get the bonus of getting 1 double tile. So the electric can give me 1 double tile.
Very good.
And that is it.
I will place myself over here since I am swimming in coinage. Coinage. And I will build this ship. Now, if I remember correctly, I get the resource now, and then I get it...
Oh, sorry. Just before you continue, whenever you build a small building, not only does it give you 1 point, but you actually get to look at the 4 top cards of the small building deck, and then you can choose one, and each one of them is a passive ability. So I'm going to choose one, and you can continue playing.
No problem. Now, because I covered the ship and it has this rudder. Rudder? I think it's a rudder.
It's a helm point.
Sure, I get 1 helm point, so I can move. I will move over here, and because I passed over an islet, I get 1 of my coins back.
Hooray!
And that was it. Wasn't that fascinating?
So just before you continue, I chose the demolition firm, which says that whenever I remove one of the ruins, I get to take a coin from the bank if I can store it. And these go to the bottom of the deck.
That's a nice card. I had it last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Golioli.
Okay. I will go here. So I can either take two double tile from the bag, or I can place two, but I don't have two, so I'll just take, let's say, these two. And that's it.
Yep. Okay. So let's do the end of the round. Oh, I totally forgot about this. We actually have to pay food. Oh, that's a shame. I forgot about it. So at the basic level, we have to pay 2 food, and I have only the 1. So I have to take 1 minus point, which are these anchor tokens.
You're anchored, honey.
Yeah, and I have to put them somewhere. So I'm going to put them, this one over here, I guess. And whenever we want to move a ship, we first have to discard the anchor points. It's basically a -1 point. That's it. You
Okay, so I actually do have the 2 food that I'm supposed to pay.
Yep.
And the 2 food has been paid.
All right. You want to do the entire end of round?
No, let's just pay food.
I will pay my food. This is a level 2 food, so it counts as 2.
Yep. And now we can pay coins in order to activate buildings or crates. We'll talk about that later.
We don't have any also.
Anybody who has a statue build gets 1 point, which is none of
it per
us.
statue?
Sorry?
Is it per statue?
Per statue.
All right.
And everybody who has built these 3 specifically get 1 point. So I think that's both of you.
Yes.
Okay, so get 1 point. And activate whatever you want.
That's interesting. I can't use this right now.
Well, you can move to the other direction.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take back the 2 food that was here. I'm going to pay these 2. So the storage is very limiting in this game. This is why I need to vacate my storage before I can continue. So let's take 1 wood and 1 food instead of what I paid.
Okay. And so you got your points, right? You moved your ships.
Yes.
Okay, we take back our workers. We clean the market if we needed to, if there's anything there.
Which we did not.
And we move the
This
person.
guy moves over here.
Okay.
Very good.
And that was 1 round out of 5.
Yep.
Okay.
So now we're gonna move to the extended playthrough.
Yeah, we're gonna move to the rest of the game. You can find, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can find the links down in the description below, and also a review of the game down in the description below.
Yeah. Oh, I like that the board is modular.
Yeah.
Like with 4 players like over here, and it's kind of cute.
Yeah, and you have those little pieces where you fill up other parts of the board.
Like this one and this one.
Yeah, like this one, it's detachable.
Yeah. It's reminiscent of that Notre Dame game.
Never played it.
Yeah, the
I don't think you would have liked it, but it has these boards that, according to the number of players, just the board looks completely different.
Oh, right. I remember seeing it in a video.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys next video.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.